Hi everyone, this is Viraj, and welcome back to part 28. Now, we are going to be doing another online game. So, I want to give you a quick intro. So, the online games are games that can be played in a huge screen. So if you want the games to be in a huge screen, it could be online and more. Are you ready to get started? Okay, let's go. Alright guys, so this online game that we are going to be playing is MacRabbit. Basically, it's a project which can be used to make your own kind. First, let me show you a tutorial, or maybe let's make a new project. Let's call this, you can name anything you want. Let's say new. Okay, I have put new for this, but if you want to use anything for your project, you can totally use that. Alright, now we're going to delete the on start and forever. Now, what we are going to do is go to the basic category. Actually, I want to do a tutorial. Let me go back. Let's see tutorials here. Alright, let's do a countdown. From the loops category, now let's go for a for loop. Find the for index from 0 to 4 block loop and add it to their start container. Oh, I forgot on start, which is why it's there. Okay, change your loop to count from 0 to 2. Alright, let's change it to 2. Doesn't even show. Okay. Shows by itself. This means the loop will count 0, 1, 2, instead of what we want, which is 3, 2, 1. We'll worry about this later. Okay, so that was it. Alright, now let's do the music. From music category, play tone middle C for 1 beat until done. Alright guys, what we want to do is go to the music category and put this down and snap it into your empty for loop. Alright. So middle C, so high C, middle B, middle C, middle Okay. Okay, I've tried to do it what I need to. Okay, there is middle C. Until then, snap it to your empty for loop. Alright. I can just mute if I'm distracting. 1 beat. Wait, 1 beat is a little too long. We have to set it to 1/4 of a beat until done. Alright. So that was the music. Now with every tone, we want to also display our countdown. From basic category, show number 0. Okay, let's do that. And snap it at the bottom of the for loop. For index 1 to 2, drag out the red index variable. You can replace the 0 with this index. So, use the index. Okay. Alright. If you take a look at your simulator, you know having 1, 2. You want it to say 3, 2, 1. Let's learn a trick to change that. So, we want to go to the math category and drag 0 minus 0 to replace index in your show number index block. Now, you should have a grayed out index variable. We'll use that in the next step. Pick up the grayed index variable, which I already did, and snap it to the right side of your 0, 0, 0 grader. Oh, wait a second. I found it. It's in the variables category. Where? To the right side. Okay. Can't find index? I'm moving onto your on start container to see if index is hiding behind it. Set the left side of your 0 index operator to 3. I don't know this. Wait. Set the left side. 3, right? 3. Okay. Why does this work? Every time we loop, our index will variable in a microbit. Okay, so yeah, 3 by 2. Let's try this. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's a really good countdown. From basic category, grab show string hello and put it onto the very bottom of your on start container. Replace hello with the word go. So basically we're just gonna we're gonna add this and then here and then this. We're gonna put in like an exclamation mark for this. Exclamation mark for this. So okay. Yeah, that is really good. See here. 2, 1, go. Alright, from the music category, play tone middle C for 1 beat till then and place it above your show string go. So above, right? So above. Then, this will let your microphone play the sound and show go at the same time. Set the tone to be middle G. Middle G is also tone 392. So let's see. 260. Okay. Okay, so that is middle G. So, all right. Let's try. Oh, one problem is you haven't even added the string. You haven't even added the string. Oh, it's right over here. Let's put it here. Let's try it out. 2, 1. There is that go sign right there. Make sure your speakers are on and check out the simulator. Let's try it out. Alright guys, we're done with the countdown. Let's leave. Guys, that was a very good countdown. The next thing we're going to be doing for the tutorial, we are going to be doing coin flipper. And it's not just anything. You can find the coin and flip it. Let's create a coin flipping program to simulate a real coin toss. We'll use images to represent heads or tails result. Let's start with the on button A pressed block on the workspace. We'll put our coin flipping code in here. So right now it's already here, so okay. Grab an if else block and set it inside. Where is it? If else block? Okay. If else, set it inside the on plus A plus block. Put a pick random true or false, which returns ran is a which condition. Which condition. Okay. The random pick random true or false returns the random true or false value, which we use to determine a heads or tails results for a coin toss. Alright. If you got all that, let's move on to the next step. And if you're not, that's okay. You can just try and I'll wait for you. Let's move on to the next step. For the next step, we have to put a show icon both inside both the if pick images. Okay, so let's put this here. Let's see the one with the heads and tails. Wait. Heads. Do you mean heads and tails? I really like what I think, so I think I'm gonna choose this. Otherwise, you could show icon that you need to show here. I think it'll show this one. So let's button A, coin. Oh, we have what? Button A to try the coin toss. You can animate the coin toss by adding the feeling of suspense. Place different show icon for the if to show that the coin is flipping. So let's see what I have to choose. Let's try. I really know this one today, so I'll just try. What is this? Wow, it's the. Oops, don't know how to fill this file. Alright, guys, I think we should try this one. Okay, let's try this. There you go. See that the coin is flipping? Alright. If you have a microbit, use for okay. Alright, now the toss is over, guys. I think we're done. So you can actually see something. Alright, we're gonna do one last tutorial, and then I think we should be done with it. We do not do V2. Let's do it a regular rock, paper, scissors. That I can play with my friends. Now we need to make a variable first to keep track. We have a rock, a paper, and a scissor. A variable is a container for storing values. Now let's click on the variable category. Make a variable. Give the variable name hand. And then click OK. Click on the variables tool again. You notice that you have some new blocks of hand that appeared. Drag a set hand block into the unshake block. We'll start our rock, paper, scissors game when we shake our microbit. Moving on to the next step, we have, click on the map category in the toolbox. Drag a pick random blocks and drop it into the set hand block, replacing the number 0. When we shake a microbit, the variable hand will contain a random number between 1. What? I lost. 1 to 3. That is already there. Click on the logic category in the toolbox. So let's see. If true, then else. And drag it under the set hand block. I'm dragging it. There we go. Alright, and now, from the logic category, drag a 0 equals 0 in the map category. So, logic. A 0 equals 0, replacing true. What? That's 0, 0. Okay. So that is 0. So great. Replacing true. Alright, click on the variables again in the toolbox. And drag a variable called hand and drop it into 0 times 0. Or 0 equals 0. Or placing the first. Placing the first 0. Click on the second 0 and change it into a 1. Alright. Click on the basic category in the toolbox. Drag a show icon block and drop it under the if hand equals 1, then block. In the show icon block, click on click on the heart icon. And it said select a small square to represent a rock. So let's see. Rock right now. So let's see which ones could be a rock. What is this? Huh? Is this a rock? I don't know, but I think it is. The big one is going to be the paper. So I'm assuming this is a rock. Moving to the next step. If at the bottom of the if then else block, click on the plus sign. This will expand the code to exclude an else if clause. From the logic category, draw a 0 equals 0 again. And try if help. Excuse me. Okay, so yeah, drag a 0 is 0, the open space next to the if else clause. Wow, 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 wow. From the variables category, draw a variable called or drag hand and drop it into the 0, replacing the first 0. Then the second hand should change to 2. From the basic category, block out and drop it under the if else hand block 2, then block. And the show icon block, click on the heart icon and select the large square to represent paper, which I already did. Alright, let's deal with the last condition. If the variable hand is holding a rock, paper, then it must be 3, which is scissors. From the basic category, draw another show icon block and drop it into the last opening under the else in the show icon block. Click on the heart icon and select the scissors. Okay, I'll be back. Alright guys, I'm back. Now let's continue on. Drag another show icon block. And then instead of heart, we can do scissors. Scissors icon. Let's test the code. Press the white shake. Ooh, this is paper, rock. This is awesome. Look. You move the cursor quickly back and forth. Oh, it's simulator. Great job. Click the download. But if you want to have sound effects, note that you can try going to the music category to play. I don't really want to do that right now. I want to just do something. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I got you. Okay, that was the last tutorial. Alright guys, I hope you had fun doing the microbits. Don't forget to subscribe to this video. And in the next one, I will show you Scratch. So I will see you later in part 29. Bye.